In this video, we're going to be diving into the different landing page examples from established brands that we can use to gain insights as to what we can do to improve our website's conversion rate and just get general insights as to how multi-million dollar brands are using landing pages and general website optimization to skyrocket their sales and get more from their advertising dollars. So, what we want to do here is we're going to go through two different brands here, two different markets. This one here is going to be Dollar Shave Club, and then the other one's going to be Fashion Nova. They're both, $10 million plus brands. They're massive. I actually believe both of these are in the $50 million plus a year revenue range. So they've got a lot of testing done. They've optimized these landing pages, and you can go here to gain insights into what you can do from the get go to start getting more from your marketing and then just organic sales overall. Now, the easiest one to look at to start is going to be Dollar Shave Club. They have a lot cleaner design, a lot less going on, and they're far more direct. Now, how I went through to find this landing page, because the landing page is actually going to be different than what you see here. So if you look at the URL here, this is just straight to their website. So this is their homepage. Again, we'll dive into the website itself in a moment, but first, we want to focus on what is the page that these people or these brands are driving their paid traffic to that's working really well for them, and how can we use that to gain insight into building our own landing pages so when we are running ads, we're going to get better performance from them from the get-go. So to do this, I will scroll down. Say I want to look at a brand and I want to look at their ads. First, I'll usually go and click on the Facebook page. Once this page has been loaded, you can scroll down here to page transparency, and you'll see page is currently running ads. And that will bring open this window. And so I've opened this window up for both of these. And in here, you'll start to see all of the ads that they're running, and you'll see the dates of when they were published and so on. And so there's two methods of thought for this. Is first, when we're reviewing the ads, we can use this as a way to get insights as to what is working. And I'm just scrolling through down here to the very bottom, just try to see. They've got so many ads going on here. But which is good here is that they they likely are sending almost all of these to the same landing page. So let's scroll down here just to verify it. Okay, so this is actually a different landing page. So we can dive into maybe a couple of these here. Now, if we scroll all the way back up to the top, we're going to look at their most recent ads. And so this one here is focusing on their starter set for $5 plus free shipping. So this is an entry level, likely a top of funnel campaign reaching cold traffic audiences. And then while Dollar Shave Club had traditionally focused around men, as you see here, they've actually changed some of their positioning in the new creative, focusing on women, trying to get rid of the pink tax, really trying to push the $5 offer. So this is something they're likely moving towards to try to generate some solid front end customers. So they're going to lose the cost on the front end so that way they can increase the lifetime value in the long run by, this person might have only paid $5 on the get-go, but then by the end of it, they've paid a couple $100 through subscription service. Now, they'll click on these ads and they will go to this landing page. As you see, the landing page is super clean, super clear. It shows the product. What you're getting for $5. There's no confusion as to what it is. It's within the first scroll. There's literally sometimes less is more. And with the way that they've done their branding and the design and the color palette, it's going to look really clean. As you see, all of the colors on here are matching their brand colors. There's no odd color that if Dollar Shave Club, after you've seen a couple of their ads, if you didn't see their brand on this landing page, you would know that it's Dollar Shave Club. And so that's a beneficial piece here. Now, with this, again, have very clear call to action with a very clear add-on value with a very clear, straightforward positioning as to what you need to do next. Further, they lead right into a testimonial, which is very powerful. Having third-party validation on your products and services is going to make selling your products easier because people are going to know what they're getting themselves into, and they get that additional trust factor. One thing that's really cool here is as we scroll, you see that this wasn't available. As we scroll on, at least on desktop, they added the call to action here. So this is a following call to action. So that way, anywhere they are on this page, they're going to have this available to be able to really quickly go and buy the product. Now, this really on the third scroll, we've already essentially consumed all the information we need to know to even take the next step. Like we understand at by this point, this is what we're getting. This is what people are saying about our product. Here's a visual of a subscription. They're trying to get you right into subscription from the get go. The subscription is $20. So I know I'm scrolling around a lot here, but if we scroll up, this is what's going to get you started, and their plan is to resell you these on a retainer basis, and that's all being done within this $5 starter set. Now, again, if you look at this, what's really powerful about this landing page is they essentially have two products being sold in one, or two transactions are essentially happening in one event. So first, someone's only going to pay $5 to get started, but they're also likely going to get thrown into a subscription, which will start generating this company passive revenue as long as people are staying on the subscription model. And then again, they add further validation, money back guarantee. Here's a shipping, add, remove, email reminders, trying to make it a 1, 2, 3 simple as this kind of system. And then as they go through, they do some further validation, answer some frequently asked questions, and they go through it and just further validate that, hey, there's no reason why you shouldn't try this for $5. There's just nothing holding you back. And so let's say we hit this button. We're going to go to checkout. Again, what's really important here is there's a lot of brands, they don't have their checkout page branded to them. Regardless of the platform that you're on, you should be able to customize the branding of your checkout page. And if you look at this, the element here, this has been branded using their DSC color, and then they have their brand font up here and everything moving. So with all of this, you're going to get so much out of this page because it's a single order page, prevents any confusion. You can even have the person log in here and buy the products. And the rest of this here is very simple. As you see, again, they keep following the 1, 2, 3 model. Create an account. Where should it ship? Enter your billing information. They already, before the person even checks out the product, they know how much they're buying. One of the biggest problems when you're going through and having this checkout page is that people come to the checkout page and get more unexpected fees. So if there's a way for you to mitigate that by presenting the total cost up front, you're going to be able to allow people to feel far more comfortable moving forward, and they're going to feel like they can trust your brand more because they know that they're not going to get any unexpected fees when they're going through this process. Okay, so this here is a very simple, really a 3-step system for them. For cold traffic, they're going to run this ad. They're going to run ads, drive them to the landing page here. They're going to click. They only have one thing that they can do. They come here. They fill out this form. They go through the process of putting it in. It's only $5, so they're going to have a really high conversion rate on this. Then, with this, they're going to automatically get thrown into a subscription, and their thank you page is going to be sort of a value add piece, which is just going to further and develop this person into their ecosystem. Now, honestly, that's probably one of the best landing pages to look at because it's so simple. As you see here, they have a lot of pieces here that are just $5. I was wanting to see if we can find another one real quick that was not the same exact landing page. So at this point, okay, so this one here, this ad here is actually retargeting their bottom of funnel audience because it's bringing them back to log in. So these are people that haven't bought in a while, and they're re-engaging them to get them to come back to add more products or go and re-engage their subscription and so on. So arguably the first landing page there is probably going to be the best one. Second will be looking at their homepage. Okay, I'm going to scroll up here to the top. The homepage, again, They have high quality image design. Personally, I don't like how this image just sits out by itself, but it does flow with their brand. They have very strong, sharp edges, and the rest of their brand really follows that. So this design works really well for them. It's very smooth, and they call out what they're doing, and here, tell us about your grooming needs, and we'll help you get started. So this is essentially probably going to be dragging them right into a quiz. Quiz funnels, without a doubt, one of the best things that you can go ahead and do. And this isn't just another reason why Dollar Shave Club is such a great example to look at if you're trying to build a subscription model or you're trying to increase the average order value of your products, because their customers are going to feel like they're getting a customized experience through this, and they're going to be guided to the exact products that they're going to need. And so, as you see here, very simple questions. We're going to choose maybe our couple options. We'll do these. Then, we'll go through, sure, I shave every few days. What are you experiencing? So this is their way of isolating different products. Maybe you need a moisturizer or a different type of razor and so on. And so here, maybe you need moisturizer, a different type of razor, and so on. Now, if we keep scrolling down, are you worried about any of these issues? What's really causing issues? People often have the worry of dry skin, fine lines and wrinkles, and so on. Describe any of this information. We can just choose any of these. What to use, soap, etc., etc. And then we should almost be done. And then we get their recommendations. So very simple piece. But what it does is, again, just as we said here, it drives you straight to the ideal products for you. They essentially build this custom bundle that allows you to get the customer straight to what they're looking to buy. So this upper section is likely optimized for them. Then the rest of this is just an additional overview of the products that you have available, showing you the normal cost as well as what you'd be paying today. And then it goes straight into, hey, we can throw all of these products into a subscription. Again, this is why Dollar Shave Club just does an amazing job of identifying what their customer needs and then putting it into a model that allows this person to buy it on a retainer. So again, 15% off. If you want to go through and buy all of these, you can hit get now. And you're going to go through that same process we had just seen just a moment ago. Except now you have this, and this person's now going to be having a much higher average order value than they did up on the front end. So this is definitely a thing that you would do if you're trying to get new customers in, or just to re-engage your previous audience that maybe hasn't bought. All right, so we'll provide links to Dollar Shave Club content because it's great to review in your own time, dissect the way that they advertise and position their products on their landing pages. Another great one for us to dive into is going to be Fashion Nova. We just covered that a second ago, but Fashion Nova is another multi-million dollar brand. They're focused in the clothing space for women, more specifically younger women, arguably between like 18, 30, 35, that have a certain body type or want to appeal to a certain body type. Maybe they can appeal to the upper ends, but most of their content, their structure is going to be focused on those types of people. Now, lately, they're focused a lot on summer wear, so you're going to get a lot more sundresses and tank tops and so on, but it's really good to understand what creative they're putting out there, what they're positioning here, and then what the landing page is that they're taking these people to. With this brand spending so much on advertising, well over $250,000 a month in advertising, that you're going to learn a lot by dissecting what they're doing. And so that way, when you're going through trying to make optimizations to your own landing pages, you're going to have some information as to how you can improve it really quickly. So let's choose this one here. We hit shop now. It brings us to this landing page. Now, the vast majority of their traffic is going to come from mobile devices, so we can isolate it to mobile, but I think right now what's going to make the most sense is let's look at it on a wide view. And with the wide view here, we get clear visuals, different angles of the product on different shapes and sizes and so on. You get a clear understanding of what size this is available in. I believe as you actually scroll through here, I thought it would jump to the different size that they have here. But what you have is it's very clear, changes the colors. The people are going to change colors as you're moving through it. As again, your the people that they have in the design is directly attributed to their target demographic. People that want to look like this, feel like this, and so on, and then matching that specific aesthetic across their entire website. Now, more importantly, we really want to focus on everything that's done here. Within the top line here, you see that they have this running. So that way, if we're doing a call out, save 25% off site wide. Here's the product name, the color. A lot of people are providing a lot of beneficial reviews, and they have two options of buying. So you can either buy it at this price, or you can buy it at the same price, but you're now going to use a payment plan. So if you have an e-commerce website and you have a higher product or a product with a higher average order value or a pretty low one, this $34, $35, it's a very low average order value. Say you're just buying this, being able to break it down to make it even easier for your customers to buy is going to be extremely valuable. Then they provide extreme clarity on what they have available and allow you to add the product to cart. They have a dynamic update piece here, which shows you, hey, if you buy today, you'll get it with standard shipping, and then you'll get it, roughly by this date with overnight shipping. Now, you may or may not be able to do this, but being able to add when a customer is going to be able to get information, their payment opportunities, and that you have available customer service is going to help quite a bit. As we move down, we get product details, more breakdowns on shipping information, and then if the person needs to return, they're going to get a store credit. Completely presents this what's going to happen if they don't like the product or service. They're going to get an in-store credit, and then things are going to move forward from there. So this is essentially all the key stuff around the product, but then they're going to also dive into. They have here's actually a good one to look at is they say more cute stuff rather than just more products. Here's more products. You don't just want to necessarily identify it as a product. You want to make people your ideal customer use language that's going to appeal to them. So if it's tech, maybe use terminology that refers to checking out more tech gadgets and so on. This they're leaning into, this they want the person to feel attractive and cute, and so providing it this way is going to help correlate that person's attractiveness with the content that they're potentially going to buy. Then as you go through here, you have more top picks. So as you view their website, they have it dynamically updating and showing you the different products. And then the best part down here at the very bottom is they also have the reviews of the specific product. So having the reviews available on the product page is going to provide a lot of value. Having people call out different pieces. So the fit of the product, the look of this product, calling out how it feels and makes them feel is really important, and so on and so forth. So again, this is really great to have both of these websites and brands have really great examples of what a good product page should look like and how you can sell it. Again, Dollar Shave Club is using a landing page. Fashion Nova is using a product page. So they're a little bit different, but they both serve the same purpose. The difference between Dollar Shave Club and Fashion Nova is leaning towards driving people to experience their entire website, whereas the Dollar Shave Club is focused on driving that person straight to a single product to get them to engage. So moving further with Fashion Nova, let's say we want to go through the same process. So we add the product to bag. Instead of throwing us straight into checkout, they allow us to have this open up in the corner. This is likely because for them, they know that their customers going to be best suited by engaging with the different pieces on their website, sort of just browsing, having an interest, and so on. Now, let's say I want to check this out. As we go through here, we should see, again, a branded design. It's not heavily branded, but that's all you need is you just need something simple, clear, that moves in line with your brand. So fonts are branded. The background color is branded. This provides you a little bit of a unique design, and they have their branded font or their brand logo up here, as well as a color to match. And so you go through here. They have a slightly different purchasing process. This is really going to be more of a 3-step buying process if you went through. But overall, this is the standard Shopify payment process. So again, this is a great way for you to buy, or a great way for so this is going to be a great way for you to review other brands and dive into how they do things and what you can do to improve your own. We'll provide links for both of these down below for you to review on your own time outside of the video. We look forward to seeing what your thoughts and comments are. I'll talk to you in another video.